Hey guys, come on now. Hey guys, this is Chris with Ron Boots Farm, and today we're going to talk about keeping our rabbits cool during the heat. August 2020. Been a while since we put a video out, but I thought I'd talk a little bit about keeping our rabbits cool here. And of course, Rooster here didn't say a word till I got the camera out. Now he's going to crow. But it is, right now I believe it's 97 with a heat index of 105. And by the end of the day, it's supposed to be 105 temp with a heat index of 115. And so this is probably be about the hottest day we've had so far this summer. We've had some hot days. Here in Texas, it gets hot, all the time as far as summer goes. It's just scalding here in the summer. And so I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing to keep our rabbits cool. And the first thing, I guess I would say is get your rabbits that are used to it and were raised in these conditions. I bought these rabbits from a breeder down in South Texas, Southeast Texas near Beaumont. And so they were raised in the heat, so it's not like I bought rabbits, from up north somewhere. So that should help a little bit. Two, we got the ice jugs. I just put these in there. I waited more towards the middle of the day when the heat was coming up, and that's not focusing right, but you can see I keep these frozen 2-liter bottles in the freezer in the barn. That way I can put them out there for them to lay up against and for the wind to blow across and bring a cooling effect. Of course, we keep plenty of water. I always keep 2 different types of waters, the ones that hang on the side, as well as a bowl type. They're more prone to knock over and spill, but when it's so hot, it's just, to me, I want to make sure if they get hot that they got plenty of time to get water in, and they're not trying to lick it out of this little ball. They do, some of them seem to prefer those, but I keep one of these in every cage. So we got the bottle, we got the water and the frozen bottle, and then we also have fans. At least one fan on each cage to keep some air moving. These are just some desk fans I bought. You can see they're dusty. I need to get them cleaned off. We've had them up here since, I believe, May. So they've been there about 3 months. Still running fine. I have some more. I need to get them hooked up where I have one on directly on each cage, but I at least have one on the end where it's moving air through the pen. Down here, I actually have a stand-up fan. Just because I had it and it was extra, so I got it blowing through that one. And then down here where we have one more female and our grow outs. If you remember a while back, we did a video on the kits we had, and here they are. Won't be too long, they'll be getting ready to process and put in the freezer. Eventually we do plan on having kits grown out on grass, but with these were our first ones, and I didn't really have the setup down, and so I'm using this pen for that. But I think eventually we will plan on just growing out all the grow outs on grass in a separate pen, and I will move this divider halfway down. So this is a 9-foot cage, but it's only 20 inches deep, and I got this female here in this 3-foot section, so it's only 3 foot by 20 inches. And most people would probably say she's got enough room, but to me, I just would prefer them to have more room to jump around, move around a little bit. So I'll probably split this in half. But yeah, that's what we do. I know some people set up misters. And speaking of that, one thing I didn't mention is I just came out here and wet all these down. So as I refilled their water, I took what was left and poured it on them. So you can see that's why they're a little wet. And then some of them I took the hose and sprayed down, and I will probably come back again this afternoon, spray them down again. Some of the smaller ice jugs, they'll be melted, and so I've got some more in the freezer. So I'll change those out, and like I said, I'll wet them all down again, because they're already, even though I just did that 5 or 10 minutes ago, they're already starting to dry out. I may go ahead and wet this buck down again. I think he's okay. He's just laying down, but they always concern me when they're just laying there not moving, but he was just jumping around and stuff a minute ago, so I think he's just cooling off. When I wet him down, he was pretty frisky. So, but I will wet him down again. But yeah, that's what we kind of do. Like I said, it's going to be hot. This is my first summer to have rabbits. We've really enjoyed them since we've had them. In fact, I think I may even like them better than the chickens. But you know what? I'm not sure what's going on with this chicken. Oh, he's just dust bathing, it looks like. Thought maybe it was We did have one die last night. In fact, there's the carcass out there by the gate. And I'm pretty sure it died of heat stroke. But I just sprayed all them down as well to try to cool them off, so you can see the rooster over there dust bathing as well. But yeah, when it's hot, there's some things you just can't do. That chicken over there, I found him in the coop last night when I came to put him up, and I'm pretty sure he just, when they went in there for the night, I guess he got too hot during the day and he just had a heat stroke. He's an older chicken anyway, so most of these are older. In fact, it's about time to get some new ones. But so yeah, that's kind of my plan and what I've been doing. It's worked so far throughout the summer. We'll see. Hopefully we can keep them cool and alive through the next couple of days when it's supposed to be hot, and then we'll be into September. So hopefully a few more weeks of hot weather, and as we move towards October and get into October, it'll start cooling down. But again, plenty of water. Yeah, plenty of water, fans, ice jugs, and wetting them down. 4 or 5 things that we do to try to keep them cool. And you know, at some point down the road, maybe I will set up a mister system. I know some people do that. The thing with that is just spraying, keeping the wood, or it wouldn't be maybe so bad over on my wire cages, but it's still all below it would stay wet and nasty, which could be a disease issue, I would think. So this is my plan for now, and if we get them through these next couple days with a heat index of 115, then I think we'll be good. So I'm going to cut this one off so we don't keep it long and you don't have to keep listening to me jabber. And we appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.